you've taught us that we must have faith. Because faith gives rise to hope. Hope gives rise to charity. Charity and love give rise to the presence of God. And where God is present, everything is possible. And that's why everything has been seemingly easy and possible in St. Louis. Let's give an applause to God Almighty. And I believe, sir, that your hope to build a youth center. I love John Olugo. He's still there. I can see you still talking to His Eminence. Because the youth are the hope of this church. I say to everybody that there's no need traveling this world and dying if you have no youth that you are mentoring. And I keep saying, when you are alive, you must aspire to inspire the younger children before you expire and meet your Messiah. It's now left for me also to complete the circle by saying the committee that was responsible for this has done a grand job. Please give a round of applause. With your permission, Your Grace, with your permission, I would like somebody who is dear to my heart to be obstacle. His name is Sir Samuel Aki Olariwaju. Please stand. And remain standing, please. The technical chairman of the subcommittee, Charles Osage, is here around. The technical chairman of the subcommittee on other purposes, Sir Patrick Equinta, who has labored day and night. Please give them all a round of applause. Now you go to sit down. And by calling these three people, we have called all the members of that committee. No human being can thank you. God Almighty will thank you. Anybody who does good will see good. May you continue to see good. Now we're not going to forget also to show our appreciation to Otumba, Colonel Toby, John Ashinuga. Please give a round of applause to him. In the church in this archdiocese, he is the architect that drew all the plans. Even though we have some problem with our church here, not facing the right path, and some of the spaces were available not being used, we had done that balcony on the first floor, such that when we had visitors, we had wanted the bishop to stay up there and do all the sprinkling, just like you have Happy Host Papa. But we only did it once when His Eminence came. And we're supposed to also start our Palm Sunday with the priests doing that on the congregation below. But some of the people can't go, some have arthritis, some have some other things. So architects, we are very proud of you, and we hope that God will continue to keep you and your charming wife. Now, when it comes to money, I want to mention one name. Others have done a lot of donations. Please take yourself as being under this. This young man who is seated next to me in the red car, Hyacinth and his wife, have gone, they've bent over backwards, like many others, to really boost the beginning of this project. Hyacinth, you want to stand up and you recognize your wife. Now, there will be others I want to mention. That's the problem of starting to mention names. But when I fail to mention names, I always go to my parish priest, John, and I say to him, I want to confess. And immediately, when he blesses me, all those things are over. So the last message is as follows. Please do not give up in supporting this church. The Catholic Church is very ethical. The Catholic Church is different from the Pentecostal settings where people make money almost easily. We try to manage well, as shown in this last 17 years of the Johnian rule. Reminds me of three people, three pastors. One from the Methodist Church, one from the Protestant Church, and one from the Catholic Church in a rural area. And they were all complaining, we don't make money. And so at the end they were asking one another, each other, how do you do this money that you receive? How do you distribute it to make yourself happy? The Methodists said, very simple, I divide it into two. The first part I give for church services and so on, and the second half I keep myself. The Protestant said, well, I divide it into three, one for the church, one for the poor, and the third one for myself. And the Catholic priest said, well, I don't have much. Whatever I have, I put it all in the basket. I throw it up, whatever God wants, He keeps it, the rest is mine. I don't know how God keeps it away from gravity, but that's how He makes His money. So, finally, Your Reverence, Your Grace, all you wonderful people who have made up the kaleidoscope of this gathering today, I want to say that we must say a prayer together for ourselves and for the nation. And the prayer emanates from what happened in 1994 in South Africa. Finally, the winner of that national anthem, the words, was one Ankeni Enoch Santonga. And what he chose as the theme of the national anthem is Nkosi Sikeleli Africa, which means God bless Africa. And I'm going to end up by saying God bless the Leos. So when I say Nkosi Sikeleli, say the Leos. Nkosi Sikeleli, and then it's not the end. The next one is His Eminence. So if I say Nkosi Sikeleli, you say Okoye. Nkosi Sikeleli. The next one is our own bishop, the man of this generation. So when I say Nkosi Sikeleli next time, we're not going to say Alfred or Martin, we're going to say Adepo Wale. Nkosi Sikeleli. Now let's have a real Nkosi Sikeleli for John and the Andrew. And we're going to say, not John, not Anyango, but Asokwa. Nkosi Sikeleli. Now, let us say to ourselves, you are praying for others, but you must pray for yourself. So when I say Nkosi Sikeleli, you must say me. God has to bless you, right? Nkosi Sikeleli. That's not loud enough. There's competition in heaven. Nkosi Sikeleli. God bless and let you know.
Thank you so much, Chairman, Vice Chancellor of the Catholic Study Group, who has refused to give up the chair for 17 years, but we all understand why. What dangerous nature. KSF 99580, JK Adinago. Please, a round of applause for our parish priest. And if I may tell you a little bit, we have advocated that he should actually, with the permission of Your Grace, we have advocated that he should be allowed to go into politics. Because we have seen that if our politicians would learn from Father John, Nigeria would not be the same. We remember this church without so many things. Look at St. Leo's historian, our dear chairman. He has given us so much of history. But even those of us with little knowledge will remember that we didn't have this start. We didn't have so many things. We didn't have this building. We didn't have the Jubilee House. We didn't have a ceiling over our heads in our church. In all these little years, we have seen development almost every year. How much more? I think, Father, you may consider.
Glory to Jesus. Glory, glory, glory to Jesus. After the magisterial speech by the chairman, I don't think you need another long speech. So I'll be very brief. I have an address or a message in the brochure. If you have time, please read it. Everything I would have loved to say is contained therein. Your Eminence, Your Grace, the Episcopal vicars who are here with us today, the teams of generals who are also here. I've seen Monsignor Enrile there, among other teams. Very Reverend Monsignori, Reverend Fathers, the chairman, all are invited guests, religious and lay faithful. I want to associate myself with everything that the chairman has said. As you heard, the chairman is more or less part of the history of St. Leo's Parish, much longer than myself. So I couldn't say more to you than what he has said to certain people. Beginning with His Eminence, he was the one that set everything rolling in this parish, even though the land had been bought by a very dear person, who was a father to me also, Father Dennis Latley. He bought this land. We are now on way back in 1968. And when the parish was going to be created here, he gladly gave the land over to the parish. I'm sorry I did not mention that in my message. I really should have done that, but I just escaped my mind. Appreciation to the SLA fathers who set it all going over so many years. Appreciation to the Vincentians who came after them and made their own contribution in this parish about a decade before Father Cletus Mogubu and I arrived, and I came to be the first indigenous Nigerian parish priest of this parish. As you heard, it was really my first time being the parish priest, and I didn't know what it was going to be like. So it seemed that I managed to learn the transition from academia to full-time pastoral work is possible after all. So I thank His Eminence sincerely for the way he has accompanied this parish over the years, long before I came here. And that was why, for this occasion, I felt it was absolutely necessary for him to be here. I asked him to come, I wrote to him, and His Eminence graciously agreed to come, and he's here with us in person. I don't know how to read minds, but I think that in his mind and heart today, we should be having a feeling of fulfillment, because the work here is actually fulfilling what he started. As you heard, he laid in our foundation, he gave us the permission, but they are not allowed us to start, we will not even start. Permission to embark on this project. And then came here, laid the foundation. And to the glory of God, is still alive and well to witness the commission. The Archbishop, we are very grateful to him too. I think I played the first one on him. I said, look, Archbishop, we are going to be 30 years in prison on the 18th of September. We want to use this opening as part of the event marking. So give me one day during that week. And he gave us today, the day before. So for your grace. We are very grateful. And we congratulate you as you will be celebrating 30 years as a priest of God tomorrow. He's not the only celebrant. At least one other one is here. Monsignor Nero Fadoton, will you please be upstanding? Please, another celebrant. I don't know any of the others here. Okay, some of there were 8 when they were ordained. 6 are physically here in Nigeria. Tomorrow we shall be joining them at the Holy Cross Cathedral to give thanks to God. Thank you very much for accepting to come and do this for us today. As I said, you have come to this parish several times before to do other people's things. Here, the sisters, different groups have invited you. You have even been hosted in this hall, but today you are coming for us, for St. Leo's Parish. I want to sincerely appreciate all my brother priests who are here today. We didn't invite all the priests in Lagos Archdiocese, but we meant it to be a small event. It's not we're not dedicating a church, it's only a parish center purpose. So I just invited a number of priests, mostly from the Ikeja Deanery. And I'm so happy that a lot of them have come here. Others who are here from other deaneries, even from the Navy. This priest from the Navy is my son. Okay? So I thank you sincerely for dropping everything to come here today. Same goes for the sisters and all of you good people. Because today is a working day, Tuesday. You have thought it fit to drop everything else and come here. We are very grateful. Please give yourselves a round of applause. The chairman already started to thank the people who were responsible for helping us to execute this project. Their names are there. We will, in due course, during the ceremony, show our appreciation physically. People who did things for us at no cost at all to us. Some of them are parishioners, but 2 of them are not. 2 are Sheluga, because the parishioner of St. Leo's. His parents were parishioners here, and led them here. But he's done so much for us in this parish. He's a very shy man. I don't want to start mentioning what he has done. I'm so grateful that he can be here to join us. Saturday, where is Saturday? Yeah, he's a parishioner of St. Agnes, Maryland, and we owe him a huge debt of gratitude. These are the consultants who helped us in many different ways. They have also heard about those who made donations. Some of them who made donations have been recognized. If you go around and see that some of the rooms, facilities, have the names of certain people on them. It's a way of showing to them for what they have done for us. The money to put up this place, around some 400 million naira, this entirely here, among us here, and from some of our friends, but mostly from parishioners of St. Leo's. And I am not only appreciating the big donors, even the small donors, those who gave their little naira and kobo. I appreciate all of them. It just goes to show that when we set our hearts to it, we can do our own things for ourselves. So let's keep up that spirit. Since we finished this building, I have already handed it over to a parish center management committee. I thought I should not get involved. Let somebody manage it. Nobody will come to me and say, Father, please give me a discount. Because I'm my brother or my sister, I don't know you. You go to the parish and whatever they tell you to do, you do. because the center has to run itself. We have to maintain it. So there is no joy there. Whatever they set up. And interestingly, the chairman of that committee also was on the building committee, Sir Patrick Ekwenta. And they have put together this celebration today. So I'm very grateful to them. So the center is now there, it's open. Inside my address there you will find that I said the center is not only meant for St. Leo's Parish. It's available for activities of the Greater Dictionary and activities of the Archdiocese of Lagos. So it is a property of the Archdiocese of Lagos. So we welcome groups and societies from the Archdiocese who may wish to use our facilities. We are not being selfish. So it's open. So with that, I won't say more. I just say thank you all. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for your prayers and thank you for your encouragement. May God bless each and every one of you.
The Lord is going to help us with the cutting of the cake. But we are involved right now with one of them. That is the commissioning cake. We are going to remember this event with this cake. Anybody who takes a portion of this cake to eat will build a house that is bigger than this. So you have to make sure you get it, at least a taste of it.
Through Mary, our mother, His Eminence, Your Grace, our lovely parish priest, all Monsignores present, all episcopal vicars present, the chairman, my senior colleague and mentor, and his lovely wife, members of the high table, the priests, religious, and all other people here present. We want to cut this cake, commissioning cake, which is presented to you today. It's all in red because it's the color of the Archdiocese. We would like our parish priest to please lead Your Grace and His Eminence to come and cut the cake. We thank our parish priest. Your Eminence, put your hand on the cake. There's a knife already. And stretch your hands. Yes. I'm going to spell St. Leo. And the last letter in the pot. St. Leo. Grace. St. Leo. Grace. Give me an S. S. A T. T. A full stop. An L. L. E. E. And O. Thank you very much, everyone. We are going to go straight to the 30 years of priestly ordination of Your Grace. This is a very beautiful cake. Exactly. Oh! Welcome, sir. Congratulations. So, sister is going to give me a lesson. Your Grace. Yes. It's a beautiful cake, an altar, a Bible, cup, everything is here. Over to you.
The cake depicts the anniversary for tomorrow. We are thanking God for the lives of the group of 10, of 8, and our Archbishop is one of them. It's Monsignor here and some other priests that we shall be celebrating with tomorrow. We have the altar in gold, And the chalice is there, the ciborium, the host, the purificator, corpora, we have the candle, and it's the lighted candle. We have the stone, one of the sacramental, and then the missal is there too. So it's a complete altar. So I will hand over the microphone to the cake director.
Congratulations. Eight of you. Congratulations. We wish the rest of you, the six, not here. And we are going to spell Jesus this time, because he's the author and finisher of our faith. Give me an S, a J, an E, an S, U, and S. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Please, request all of us to be upstanding, please. We need to sing while His Grace remains seated, and I'm sure He would like His evidence to also remain seated by His side. We need to sing a song of the world representing the 10 years of this ordination was completed.
Thank you for the request without notice. Let's just sing that they are jolly good priests. Okay, on instruction, they are shepherds in normally jolly. Then they are holy.
Very jolly one.
Okay, so they are jolly good shepherds. Can you approach this? For they are jolly good shepherds. For they are jolly good shepherds. For they are jolly good shepherds. And so say all of us. And so say all of us. Hooray! That's not sharp enough. These are shepherds. You might forget you are sheep. And so say all of us. Hooray! For they are jolly good shepherds. For they are jolly good shepherds. For they are jolly good shepherds. And so say all of us. 30 happy chairs. Each 30, there are 3 happy chairs for you. Just look at me and smile. Thank you. He's smiling. So instead of happy chairs, which is very young size, let's do it in the normal way. Let's give them 3 gosas. And when you are gosaing, your fist has to be gosai. Are you ready? Yes. When I say go, you say gosa. That's just for practice. So on the third gosa, it reaches its crescendo. Are you ready? Yes. Go. Don't look at you, look at them. Second gosa, go. And the last, the unique one, led by our own parish priest. Go. God bless you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll ask please that this following gentlemen be standing up as I call their names, and they will please come and stay here so we don't waste too much time getting the ceremony over with. Sir Samuel Olarewaju, KSS. Knight Commander, Sir Gregory Olaitan Tende, Sir GOD. Engineer Kunle Ogunbayo. Otumba Architect Tomi Ashenuga. And Engineer Philip Kende Sugar. I will to Sir Olariwaju, and the presentation will be done by His Eminence Anthony Cardinal Okogie, who laid the foundation stone for this edifice. Will be presented by the parish priest, and it will go to Sir